Hello kings in mathematics. So today we are going to see how they find quadratic equations when given roots. This time you've been given the answers, maybe x1 is equals to 1 and x2 is equals to 2, and you instead want to find the quadratic equation. How do we form that equation? The basic formula for forming is x minus root 1. You close the brackets. Root 1 is the first answer of x that you get. X minus root 2, which is the second answer of x that you are given or you get. So this time we are doing it the reverse way. They've given us answers and now they want you to find the formula. So we are going to start with this equation. They are telling us given roots 1, negative 3, find the quadratic equation. So the roots, that means this root 1 is the x1 and this root 2 here is the negative 3. So how are we going to solve it? We are going to use the same way. So we are going to use the x minus root 1, open brackets again, x minus root 2, equate this to 0. So we substitute in x minus, what is our root 1? Our root 1 is the first answer which has been given to us, which is the 1. And then x minus root 2, our root 2 is the second answer, which is negative 3, equals to 0. So we can see minus negative 3, the root 3 is the negative 3. So we are remaining with x minus 1 into, this is now x, this and this become a plus, negative and negative, a positive, plus 3 is equals to 0. So at this particular point of time we multiply. Remember we said when we multiply this x times the whole of this bracket and the negative 1 times the whole of that bracket. So we shall get x times this bracket, which is x plus 1 plus 3, and then negative 1 times the whole of the other bracket, which is x plus 3. That's how literally they multiply this bracket. So what do we remain with? Remain with x times x, which is x squared, x times this, which is 3x, negative 1 times x, which gives us with negative 1x, which is the same as negative x, negative 1 times. So literally I'm multiplying this, then negative 1 times x giving us negative x, and negative 1 times positive 3 giving us negative 3. Equate it to 0. So we solve this. This leaves us with x squared, this and this, 3x minus x, it means 3 minus 1 giving us plus 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. So we have been able to form the quadratic equation. So assuming they give us a equation, maybe they say maybe x is equals to maybe a half. Let's make it a half and x equals to 1. So these are the roots they've given you. They want you to form the quadratic equation. So we do the same thing, x minus root 1, which is a half, and this is x minus root 2, which is 1, equate it to 0. We do the same, multiply, we get this x times the whole of the other bracket. That's how they open this bracket. And this negative a half times the whole of this bracket, equate it to 0. So we multiply x times x, leaving us with x squared, x times this, leaving us with minus x, this times this, leaving us with minus a half x, not so, and this times this, leaving us with negative. Now remember, this is now negative a half times negative 1, leaving us with a positive a half, and we equate it to 0. So this leaves us with x squared. This is now negative x minus a half, which is the same as negative. It's like removing out the x and working out negative 1 minus a half, which is, remember this is the same as 2 out of 2 minus a half, leaving us with negative 3 out of 2. So we shall remain negative 3 out of 2x plus a half is equals to 0. So you can leave it at this point, or as a good mathematician, you can see that their half is throughout. You want to make it in the normal form, just multiply here by this whole denominator times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So remain with 2x squared minus this 2 goes with this, minus 3x, this 2 goes with that, remaining with plus 1 equals to 0. This is the same equation here. So any point you want, you can stop there. Thank you very much.